Time now for an update from Fox Carolina News and Fox Carolina Weather. Weather rates certified most accurate.
Good evening to you. I'm Shel Ramin with a look at your flash briefing. We have new numbers coming from DHEC. Three more people have died in South Carolina. The department says there are now more than 4,246 cases. In total, 119 people have lost their lives because of this virus. But some good news to share with you. DHEC says at least 67% of these confirmed patients have recovered since contracting the virus. And just over the state line, North Carolina Health and Human Services says there are now more than 6,000 people diagnosed with COVID-19. 164 people have died, with more than 67,000 tests being done. And back here in the upstate, people in Oconee County are still trying to recover after an EF3 tornado rolled through their area. Some homes are destroyed, debris is everywhere, and crews say it may be some time before power is fully restored in Seneca. We might be seeing some severe weather roll into our area again tomorrow. I want to get right over to meteorologist Ben Dornbach. So Ben, how is this weekend comparing to last weekend?
Well, for our local area specifically, Shale, it's looking like a much lower threat for severe weather. So good news in that regard. The rest of the southeast, though, parts of Alabama, Mississippi, similar areas that were impacted by last weekend's storms are likely to see tornadoes again. But fortunately, that does not extend much locally into our area. If we take a closer look at the local SPC risk area for tomorrow into tomorrow night, notice we have a very low-end threat for our extreme southernmost upstate locations. So places like Anderson, Greenwood, Abbeville, Elberton, Newberry. You have a marginal risk for severe weather. That's a 1 out of 5 on the SPC risk scale. So main threat is going to be well to our south, along and south of I-20 in terms of this entire area. In addition to severe weather, we also have a threat for flooding. Our excessive rain risk shows most of the upstate in a slight risk area for localized flooding. That's a 2 out of 4 on that scale. If we time it out for you, notice Sunday starts dry, much like last weekend. We'll see at least a few showers, if not a few heavy downpours during the afternoon on Sunday. That'll likely move out by dinner time, in which case we'll have a lull before the main round of thunderstorms gets here during Sunday night. As of now, that looks to arrive around the 10 o'clock hour tomorrow evening and likely last through around 2 a.m. and could even linger into early Monday morning, with the main threats again occurring south of 85 with some localized flooding possible elsewhere. So looking at our severe level threat levels, as you can see, flooding is up to about a moderate risk. So that's by far and away the biggest threat in terms of our entire area. Notice we've got a slight risk for high winds and a much lower threat for hail and brief isolated tornadoes. This would mainly concern our areas south of 85 in that marginal risk area. We'll have continuing coverage throughout the night on the 10 o'clock news, as well as throughout the entire day and night tomorrow on the Fox Carolina News app, as well as all of our social media platforms. Stay safe, stay informed, and have a good one.